My name's Ken Bowley. I'm 52 and I was diagnosed last April with younger onset mixed dementia due to Lewy body dementia and Alzheimer's disease. I was having problems with my memory years before, so April last year I was finally diagnosed. But before that, about 6 years prior to that, 6 or 7, I was at uni trying to get my psychology degree so I could help people who live with chronic pain, because I live with chronic pain. I had my spine fused. My dog at the time, Nikki, she was my first dog. She was 12 and blind, and she went to step off the top veranda. So she would have gone down 14 stairs, but I saw her out of the corner of my eye and jumped over her, grabbed her by the scruff of the hair and threw her up against the door. But my foot slipped and I went head first, upside down, looking at the stars down the 14 stairs. I woke up feet first, looking at the stars, and I had to get my spine fused to C, I think it was C7 to C, or C8 and C9. The discs between your vertebrae, I disintegrated 2 of mine, turned to powder, to dust. But halfway down the stairs, I hit the cross-section of the rail with my neck, must have hit. And that's what flung me around in the air, they reckon. I don't have a clue. I'm just going on the injury and the fact that I woke up feet first instead of head first. Something flung me around and something hit the discs enough to disintegrate them. But so yeah, I was living with 15 years now. I've been living with spinal damage. That's another. That's a whole nother video. But I mention that because if I was just a 52-year-old normal guy who was working, and had been working for the past 15 or so years, this dementia would be impacting even more intensely than what it is now, because it would impact on my work, my ability to work. My spine almost ended my life. I've come close. You live with chronic pain. It's like a knife is being twisted in my spine. But truth be told, I think not working has made it maybe easier in some ways for me. I'm not losing that, and it was already lost to me. I'm losing my ability to do things that are so common sense. I just don't get it, and it's gone. That part of whatever it is that makes me understand that it doesn't exist anymore. I don't really understand any of this. I just live it. Okay, I'm probably going off tangent. It's already been like 5 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit shit and cut stuff out. I'm in a group on Facebook, Lewy Body Dementia group, and they are amazing. They're the only people I have that I can talk about this stuff with. It's cool. So I want to do videos. One, because I want to be able to come back and see what I've done. So it's memory for me. I get 20 minutes of memory, and then it resets or something happens, and I get another 20 minutes, and then that resets. So really, it's a crock of shit. I'm not getting any 20 minutes. Oh my God. Yeah, you wait till I look back at this and watch and listen to what I'm saying. No wonder I think I'm crazy. How do I know I'm not just loopy? That all of this is just me unraveling. You know what? If it is, it is. Whatever it is that's happening to me is real. It's happening. So I've just got to live with it. Alright, this is the first proper recording I'm doing. There'll be more to come. I've got to find my comfort zone, I think. I'm a very, because of the spinal damage, I'm wearing clothing. I'm a Canberran. I live in Townsville, which is North Queensland. It's like the tropics here. Our winter here is like a summer temperature where I come from, which is Canberra, which is the capital of Australia. So I plan on doing more of these. I'm just not, a bit shy, I think, is what it is. I've changed so dramatically. I feel slow in my head. I don't know if I come across slow to everybody out in camera land. Hi, Mum. Oh no. Hi, Dad. I don't have a mum anymore. I have a mother-in-law. My lovely wife. Listening to binary beats to help her with a headache. She is my rock. I wouldn't be able to do any of this, and I mean, she does everything for me. She is my world. I'm not much of a man in many ways, but then in other ways I think I'm a good person. I'm a man, I'm male, but I don't really give a shit about that. It doesn't mean anything. It's just what we are. Sorry folks, it's only male or female. I know about binary and all that, but I don't get into that stuff. That's not my expertise. I am too old. See, I got sidetracked. Why do I do that? I've been to this 10 minutes. I'll show you. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can. Let's see. Alright, this is the game that this game keeps me sane. That's the water. That was pretty. It keeps me thinking, and when it comes to dementia, the more you think, the slower they say it progresses, which I really hope is true. But either way, I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up. I had my share of giving up. That's a whole different story. I went down south to give up. Wasn't coming back. But I had myself a bit of a breakdown, which turned out to be the perfect place to build a foundation. When you're at the lowest point, you're at the bottom. It's the best place to start scaffolding to build back up again. And that's what I did. It's funny, I look back at my life, what I can remember of it. It's surreal. I've been alive for 52 years. But I'm never going to get to live again. I'm alive, but I won't remember. That's a very bitter pill to swallow. Oh, it is what it is. I can't complain or get angry. No one would listen. Alright. That sounded negative. I don't mean to be negative. I know I get negative. But I've got to say, the group I'm with, the Lewy Body Dementia group, what a family. They are a family. Tell you what, if I had the money, my wife and I would go visit, especially people in, America and stuff like that. I'd love to go and see other countries. I would have loved to have. So I was going to get a psychology degree. You can take that with you anywhere. I like helping people. I like talking. Well, I've been doing it for 14 minutes now, so that's kind of obvious, isn't it? Alrighty. This will be it. I'll be wrapping up. Thank you for listening to me. And if you didn't listen, it doesn't matter either. But never ever give up on yourself, because when you do that, that's when people stop caring. If you don't care about you, no one else is going to. My nana taught me that. Oh, I'm doing it again. I'm flapping my gums. Mum said, it's not getting me to start to talk that is the problem. it's shutting me up. I think she was right. Alright. Love you all. Take it easy, guys.